Hello, Virgo. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your bonus reading. You guys came in third as the most viewed video for the second half of July. So here we go. Let's get started. General as always, guys, so it's not going to resonate with every single person. So please take from it what makes sense as always and release what doesn't. So let's begin, Virgo, taking a look at what could be challenging your connection at this time. Starting with this deck by Fire Witch Tarot, what went wrong? So let's start with that and see where this is going to go for you. If you happen to be hearing, I was going to say seeing, if you happen to be hearing a baby cry in the background, that is my granddaughter visiting for the weekend. She's being a little bit fussy. So let's take a look and see here. What do you need to know at this time, Virgo, as far as the challenges for you and your person here? So this does say they developed unhealthy habits just to tolerate this connection, whatever that might be. For some people, it could be drugs, it could be alcoholism, it could be some sort of other unhealthy behavior that they have taken on as a result of you guys not being able to be together or work out something going on in your partnership, you know? So let's go ahead and add to this and see what else needs to come through. All right, let's see. For Virgo, we've got too painful. It hurts too much to hang on. All right, so either this is really hurting you or it was hurting you to hang on to this person, and therefore you might have let them go. And as a result of that, they were unable to not really deal with the disconnection and the distance. And so they started getting into unhealthy habits, whatever that might be. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab another message here. Oh boy, I can really hear her back there. All right, let's see. This one says they wanted to rush into it and then bounce. All right, so you could have been dealing with somebody who might have come into your life super fast and they just didn't stick around. Okay, they got what they wanted, whatever that might be. It could have just been the physical connection and they were out. All right, so let's go ahead and add to this. I'm going to pull from my dating scene oracle deck here. Let's go ahead and see what else as far as the challenges of the connection and what went wrong between the two of you. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo, what else do we need to know for your bonus reading? All right, let's see. We have let's meet for coffee, not ready for anything too serious. Exactly. They wanted to rush into it and then bounce. So I'm kind of getting, for some of you, you know, they could have been blowing up your phone, texting, phone calls initially. And then once, it's sort of like one of those situations where once the chase is over, the excitement kind of fizzles and they're out or they're just not available for you as much as they could have been in the very beginning of the connection. We do have boss man coming through here. So this does say entrepreneur, wealthy, financially independent. That could be your person or this could be you, especially if you happen to be a masculine with your own business. If you do resonate with this type of message, or, you know, whether it's a boss man, a boss lady, this is somebody who perhaps is able to stand on their own 2 feet, certainly financially. Let's grab another card here. Here's the thing, though, because we've got wifey material. We might have had a masculine or whoever represents the masculine energy in the connection, seeing the feminine perhaps as wifey material. Whether or not they actually did something about it, that could be where the challenge is. And this as well makes sense for me. You know, best friends and best lovers, friends with benefits situation for some of you. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify these messages. I'm going to pull from my tarot teacher deck here. All right, let's take a look and see what else we need to know when it comes to the challenging part of your connection with this person. whatever was going on, it did end up hurting you. It broke your heart, I feel, Virgo, because you yourself might have seen this person as somebody that you could really spend your life with. We're talking marriage. I mean, we've got wifey material. And for some of you, you saw your masculine perhaps as a potential spouse in the future. But if it did just end up as a friends with benefits situation and they weren't really looking to commit, they weren't looking to get married, then this is possibly letting us know that you guys were just on very different pages, which contributes to the obstacles for this connection. All right, so let's grab this card here. So yeah, this makes sense why you guys would be at an impasse, why you would be stuck, and there's this stalemate vibe between the two of you, you know, so that could possibly explain here why things are not moving. You could also be dealing with an air sign here, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, so there's not a whole lot of stuff going on. And then we've got this Three of Cups, if I cannot speak today. The Three of Cups. So some of you guys could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So intuitively, just the position that this came on my desk, I just kind of feel it was wanting to come up in the reverse. And intuitively, that's how I'm going to read it. So someone's isolating themselves, spending time on their own, just independent. This could be you, Virgo. The Hermit card in Tarot represents Virgo energy. So, I mean, nothing wrong with that. If you just need to spend time on your own, perhaps, to heal whatever hurt you when it comes to this person. And in the reverse, this does represent a third-party situation. That's just how I'm guided to read that one. And then we've got this Knight of Swords coming in as well. So we've got more earth energy. I feel for some of you that could represent your masculine here. But I mean, if it represents the feminine for your situation, then, you know, whatever the gender might be, whatever they represent. I just feel here that somebody really was not looking to commit. The Knight of Swords, very action-oriented. They tend to jump into a situation, but they don't stick around. So clarifying they wanted to rush into it and then bounce is a perfect clarification with the Knight of Swords. Some of you guys were dealing with a person who came in and out. They were just in and out of your life. The connection, it was good at one point in time. Then it turned into possibly a friends with benefits scenario. You could have even considered this person to be your best friend or even your best lover, if that applies. Look at this. Three of Cups in the reverse. And then we've got the Three of Pentacles coming in here. So I just feel, because we're focusing on the challenges, Virgo, that there was a lack of teamwork between you and your person. At least lack of teamwork where when it came to commitment, when it came to assessing the relationship and taking a look to see, are you guys on the same page? Are you both wanting the same things? And if, for example, what it was that you were wanting, Virgo, was to get married to this person, to really build a long-term life and commitment with this person, they weren't looking for that. It's either that or the roles were reversed here. So we've got the Eight of Wands. Some of you guys could have also been dealing with a fire sign here, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or you have fire in your chart. Whoever this person is, they swept you off your feet. But they were also in and out, like super fast. I feel you could have been dealing with somebody who just was not ready to be tied down, or they didn't want to commit to a partnership. Somebody wanted their freedom, and maybe it was you that gave them their freedom by detaching and walking away from them because it hurt you too much to stay. So it makes sense for me that we have a Tower card coming through here. And this could have resulted in the breakup, the separation between the two of you. You might have actually brought this Tower down on this person. Maybe they didn't see it coming. Maybe they were comfortable with the status of where you guys were at, especially if they were cool with the whole friends with benefits thing, if you perhaps alluded to the fact that you were really into them, they maybe picked up off of that and took advantage of your emotions and feelings towards them. But this was very painful. Too painful, as it says. It hurts too much to hang on. And maybe this tower came in as a blessing in disguise for you to get you away from a situation that was going to hurt you more by sticking around. But here's the thing. We've got the Temperance card coming in. For some of you guys, maybe your person could be a Sagittarian, or you have Sagittarius in your chart. So it's going to take time for healing to happen. It might even take time for things to manifest between you and this person if you guys are truly meant to find your way back into each other's lives. I feel right now things are out of balance. The Temperance card is here to bring that balance back. And this is one of those cards where the potential for a reunion is here, or will be here. Okay, so that's taking a look at some of the challenges. You guys had a tower moment. There could have been infidelities, third parties, or simply a person that was not looking to get married. They weren't looking to commit, but maybe that's what it was that you were wanting, and you guys just were not on the same page. All right, so the next section of this reading, Virgo, I'm going to pull from my Sugar and Spice Oracle to see, are they still attracted to you? Is it mutual? So this deck, it can contain sexual content, sexual innuendos, profanity. If that sort of thing does not interest you, you're more than welcome to fast forward to the next section. All right, Virgo, so here we are for your bonus reading. Is this person still attracted to you? Let's take a look at that. And is it a healthy attraction? Or do they just want more of the same, like the whole friends with benefits thing? Are you just an option, or are they really ready to commit? We have Rosemary. Someone's name could be Rosemary. So this card does say, once you get to know me, you'll find that I'm pretty unforgettable. You couldn't forget me if you tried. I hope you don't mind if things get a little spicy in the bedroom. And if those muscles get a little sore from our activities, no worries. I got you and you got me. If you need me, just call my name. I'll be there. And what I get for some of you is you could have always been the one that was reaching out, wanting to plan get-togethers, and certainly the times that you guys were together intimately. Look at this. We do have passion fruit coming in. Do you have any idea how much I desire you? This passionate connection between us is undeniable. I feel the very essence of you even when you're not near. What I would give to have you here. This can, of course, be coming from either person, from you, Virgo, or the person that you are thinking about, still feeling this passionate connection. That is ultimately what it is that we're looking at here. Are they still attracted to you? I would have to say yes, they are. You are the unforgettable one. So if you have wondered if they even think about you, I feel they do. Passion is a very strong word coming through here. We have Spirulina. Make this the last day you stay in bed depressed, anxious, no energy to do anything, wishing he or she would call, text, or come over and apologize. Losing sleep over all these unkept promises, endless excuses. Let me be the one to love you inside and out. I'll bring you back to life. For some of you guys, this could even represent new love, somebody that comes in. I feel the person you're thinking about, yes, they still are attracted to you. There's still this very magnetic, passionate pull that they feel towards you. But there's also someone that's coming through here letting you know that if this whole experience has caused you to feel really depressed or anxious in any way, shape, or form, there's someone here who wants to reach out to you, to talk to you. Yes, of course, it could be the person that you're thinking about, but I'm also getting that it could even be new love that comes in, or at least a new romantic prospect that likes to text or call. But I'm also getting through this apology that there's someone here that you had a falling out with, and Yes, they still feel the desire and the passion, and they perhaps know that they hurt you and they need to apologize. What else, please, for Virgo? So yes, I feel your person still very much attracted to you. The sexual chemistry, pretty magnetic still. We have paprika. This says, I can bring so much color to your otherwise bland world. From my fiery aura to your more subdued personality, we're a perfect blend of sweetness and spice. We complement each other like no other. I love everything about you. Let's turn up the heat and see where this goes. Okay, so they're telling you here, yes, I still desire you. Yes, I still feel this passionate pull towards you. And maybe, they see you as somebody who lives more of, as it says, a bland life where there's not a whole lot of excitement. Maybe that's how you see them too. But one person represents the heat, the fire. And the other person perhaps is more of a routine-oriented individual, So take that for however way it makes sense. But this person, as it says, they want to turn up the heat and see where this ultimately goes. I feel right from the very beginning, you guys turned up the heat. There was this sexual pull towards each other, very magnetic. You guys were attracted to each other right from the very beginning. But clearly, with that tower moment, something happened here to pull you guys apart. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to that. I'm going to pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, I'm not surprised to see that you might have been dealing with somebody who was juggling. It could have been you too who was juggling more than this person. You could have already been maybe in a committed partnership. Some of you guys could have already been married, especially the divine feminine here. Okay, so someone saw you as wifey material, but maybe you were already taken. I'm getting that for some of you. So it's time to make decisions, really, that will not contribute to the imbalance between you and this person. Look at this. Wow. 3 of Swords. So despite the passion, despite the fact that you guys desire each other, and again, the chemistry in and out of the bedroom was pretty strong, but your heart has been broken by this person because of love triangles here. And so that's going to take time to heal from. All of these cards really that are coming through, it's clarifying for us in this reading, Virgo, that this was a connection that fell apart. It collapsed. It was a very painful ending to this relationship, and you guys parted ways. For some of you, this could have been a divorce, a legal separation, marriages that were threatened perhaps as a result of love triangles, or at least a committed partnership that went through something very difficult because of that. Look at this. We've got the moon coming through as well. Deception, lies, secrets, affairs, all of it. And maybe whoever was taken here allowed this person to come in and create this love triangle. Someone, I feel here, Virgo, gave consent to that happening. Friends with benefits situation, a love triangle. It wouldn't have happened unless 2 people actually allowed it to happen, so whatever role you might have played in that, it's coming through here. And we've got the 10 of Cups. So we've got 10s coming through. There are certain cycles that need to complete here, Virgo, and perhaps part of that cycle has to do with the past. And again, I do feel some of you guys could have already been married in another partnership. Families were affected, perhaps. But there's somebody here that you see as the one person who has captured your heart. Your dream come true, your dream person. Look at this Knight of Swords. So I feel this really for the divine feminine especially. I really do. Because with the Knight of Swords coming up twice in this reading, you guys were dealing with somebody who was very impulsive. They come in rather quickly into your life, but they don't stick around. They did not stick around. Because the Knight of Swords, they just don't commit, you know? They like the excitement, they like the chase, but they get bored very easily as well. And once that fizzled, perhaps they moved on to the next person. You know, they might create patterns of love triangles, third-party situations. And perhaps you are meant to experience this very happy connection. Maybe you already had it. But for some of you, it might have resulted in a marriage or a partnership that fell apart because of infidelities. That's just what's presenting itself here. Some very challenging stuff. But, you know, yes, the passion's here. The desire is here. But I'm also getting lines were crossed, boundaries were crossed. And now we've got some walls and boundaries that are up, preventing you and this person from coming back together, perhaps possibly because it was forbidden territory to begin with, you know, and they knew that. So let's grab some additional advice from Spirit. I'm going to use this deck by Angelic Revelation 144, Lovebirds and Spirit Animals. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Virgo. What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know for Virgo? What's the advice from your spirit animals here? Or what is it that you need to know? We have Blue Jay. Okay, let's grab a few more. Blue Jays, mate for life. Yeah. You have the Ten of Cups. We've got Ladybird coming in here. Okay, we have Stork, okay. And we have Chicken. All right, so let's go ahead and read these and see what this is about. So, Blue Jay. Blue Jays mate for life, giving them the symbolism and meaning of loyalty and faithfulness, a very passionate and loving relationship, a lasting lifetime bond between a loving couple and their family. And that basically is what represents that Ten of Cups. So either you already had this or have this with someone, and then whoever represents that Knight of Swords came in, possibly again a friends with benefit situation. This person was not going to commit, and they knew this, but they still created perhaps a tower moment between you and them that almost dimmed that rainbow, you know? So some of you guys might have already had children from previous relationships, or especially if you were married at the time, that there was this connection with a third party. And the family dynamic, the relationship, the marriage for some of you, your whole world kind of just fell apart. It was like dropping a bomb on a situation. Okay, and then we've got Ladybird right here. So this does say, luck in love is on the way within a few months. Count the number of spots to determine how many before you meet your true love. In Asian traditions, this particular bug is believed to whisper your name in your true love's ear to encourage them to seek you out. What a beautiful card. Some of you guys might also really love ladybugs here. So good luck when it comes to love and romance. So that's really good. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stork. Birth and renewal, creative and generative, devotion and fidelity, fertility, fierceness, inception, longevity, luck and prosperity, motherly and protective security. Okay, so this could represent you if you are representing the mother figure, if the two of you already have family or children. This could even represent blended families here. Okay, and there's something about perhaps good luck that is blessing this connection, or at least good luck that is blessing your life to be able to restore a partnership that might have been affected by a third-party situation. And then we have chicken. Chicken represents an intensely passionate sexual connection with a strong foundation of love and commitment. Abundance in all ways will flow with this connection, financially and spiritually. A strong desire to have a family. There may be a need to protect your relationship and family from outside negativity. I am really getting here for some of you that even though you might feel a strong sexual connection with someone outside of a committed partnership, I feel the world that you have built with someone that you are already committed to, if this makes sense for this reading for you, that's where you're focusing your energies. Because whatever this outside negativity represents, it was no longer serving a purpose in your life. You know, it just wasn't doing anything for you anymore, or you knew that ultimately it was just going to result in you hurting yourself because someone was not looking to commit. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some clarifying messages. I'm going to pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle, Tarot with a Twist. If you are new to my channel, this is a deck that I created especially for advanced beginners wanting to learn how to read tarot. It's got upright and reversed meaning, so it makes it really easy to learn tarot. And the twist here is that it also includes new oracle messages as well as new court cards. So while you're learning, you're challenging yourself as well. So let's go ahead and grab some tarot here. What else we need to know? Some additional advice from Spirit. So we do have the Duke of Water. This is one of the new court cards in this deck. So this represents divine masculine. They could either be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or, you know, you could also have these signs in your chart. So this is someone who's actually a gentle soul. They're very charming and sensitive. This person has a very calm demeanor about them. They're very considerate. This is someone who's loyal, dependable, lovable. And I mean, confirming the blue jay here, someone who mates for life, giving the symbolism of meaning of loyalty and faithfulness. Okay, and I do feel for some of you, this could represent either a husband or a spouse, someone who is committed to the feminine, you know? And again, for those of you who already have families, this is someone who could represent a very lovable parent to their children. And then this card came along with it, the Ace of Wands. It's a new beginning, a new opportunity for growth, which is so perfect considering this photo here with the ladybugs and the flower, and just being able to bring love back into your life. Luck and love is what this is all about. So you might just get another opportunity to have a fresh start with somebody that you feel is your true love. Wow. What else, please, for Virgo? We do have the Five of Swords, okay? So you walked away from a situation because someone was sneaking around. Again, love triangles, infidelities, that's what was going on. So since this is a very protective energy, okay, so you might be protecting your family, you might be protecting yourself, your heart, your children, your relationship. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. This is representing the divine feminine, Virgo, here, okay? Some of you guys could already have your own business. You might be very successful in your career. You can provide for yourself. You are able to perhaps afford the finer things in life. You don't actually need somebody to provide those things for you. But family is the most important thing to the Queen of Pentacles. You're going to do everything possible to be able to protect your family. And that's a perfect card to clarify, because the chicken, as it says, there may be a need to protect your relationship and family from outside negativity. So it definitely makes sense from you why it's presenting itself in that way. All right, so let's go ahead and add to this, Virgo. Let's grab some messages from your person's higher self here. What is it that they would want to say to you if they could? I'm going to pull from, I forgot to mention, my Heavenly Hearts Oracle deck. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Virgo, for this bonus reading. What do they want to say to you? I don't ask for much. I only need your love forever. Okay, so that's what it is that they would want to say to you if they could. You make my heart soar above the clouds. You make this person happy. Let's perfect the art of making love. So, I mean, those intimate moments, the desire, the sexual connection, it's really passionate. It's very strong. Look at this. You and I, two hearts who were destined to meet, fall in love, and live happily ever after. That's what this person is truly wanting, is to live happily ever after with you, to grow old with you. Okay, and if there were third parties and love triangles that perhaps threatened your future, your marriage, your connection, perhaps this is you and your person finally working on this partnership together. They still love you. They still desire you. So let's go ahead and clarify with my Tabby Tarot Teacher deck here. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Virgo. So what else do you need to know? Wrapping up this reading, messages from their higher self to you. I feel this masculine here because the King of Cups is someone who's caring and loving, very calm and compassionate, emotionally balanced, as it says right there. And you could be dealing with a water sign here. So I feel the masculine, whoever this represents, is someone who's willing to put in the effort and the work and the partnership here. And as it says, I only need your love forever. This is someone who wants your love forever, Divine Feminine. And then we've got the Lovers card right here. This could represent the whole friends with benefits situation. This could represent a lover. This could represent the third party. But of course, it could represent the person that you love and want to perhaps reconcile with. You make my heart soar above the clouds. That is what they're telling you from their higher self. And they still feel this deep love for you. They want to restore the romance. And clearly they are sexually attracted to you. We've already seen that. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini or even a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We do have the Seven of Wands right here. This is you protecting your space, protecting your heart from somebody, Virgo, even though it is clarifying, let's perfect the art of making love. I feel you still have your walls up, maybe, when it comes to a particular person. Seven of Wands can be competition sometimes. And we've already seen here that, you know, either you were competing for someone's heart or they were competing for yours. And someone ended up getting hurt, if not both of you. So I feel truly with the Divine Feminine coming in as the High Priestess, You truly have to trust your heart, your intuition, your inner voice, and what ultimately it is telling you. This can be a card of inaction, so there's really not a whole lot for you to do here, Divine Feminine. Perhaps it falls on your masculine's shoulders to be able to reach out to you to make amends. And I feel in the meantime, it's really important to get beyond the past and what you guys have endured, because this is all about looking ahead, planning for a better future. You are being offered that new beginning, truly. A new opportunity to find happiness in your life. I'm getting a few scenarios for the collective. Either you reconcile with someone that you really love and care for, that you had a falling out with. You could have been married to this person, or as far-fetched as this is, some of you guys might end up leaving a marriage because you fell in love with a third party. That could be it for some of you guys. But I'm also getting here, for some of you, you might just choose to be single for a good minute and be a lot wiser with the choices that you make in the future with future love connections. You could just be throwing all of your time and energy towards your career, whatever it is that you are passionate about. So many scenarios. And then we've got the star here. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarian. So there's perhaps this need to take care of yourself in the meantime. Making wise decisions as far as the opportunities that are presenting itself to you. This is giving you an illuminated path, perhaps a different direction to go that will lead you on the right track in your life, whether that's for a reconciliation, whether that's towards new love, whether that is to just be on your own and independent for a while until you can figure out a different plan. But this could also represent a fulfilled wish. Okay, and this is letting us know that movement towards a better direction is possible. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer specifically, a triumphant outcome. This is overcoming challenges that you guys have faced. Okay, so this is all about walking away from drama, walking away from the past, walking away from people that have hurt you and don't have your best intentions. So here you are with that Fool's card. Okay, taking that leap of faith and welcoming in a new beginning. And all you need to do is allow the old cycles to close out in order for you to have a new beginning, a new cycle. Okay, because things are perhaps meant to fall into place in your life, whether it's related to your love life, this connection that you're focused on, or just every aspect of your life that seems to be a little bit chaotic, a little bit off balance right now. Okay, so there are certain cycles here that need to complete, as we have seen in this reading, but you can be very successful and fulfilled moving forward. All right, Virgo, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. I do hope whatever part of it makes sense for you helps you. And if you are interested in your own reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so very much. And thank you for your love and support, for coming in third as the most viewed video for the second half of July. All right, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.